welcome to another episode of Straightforward. Myself, Gagan. Before I start today's conversation, let me clear again few things. Let me say a few things before I start talking about what I'm going to talk about. Like I said before, I'm a stroke survivor. The biggest problem I have at the moment is my thought processing things, thought processing skills. Very hard for me to process my thoughts into words and talking. Like speaking, speech is another problem I got left. Today I'm just like to talk about my life before and after stroke, how stroke affected my life, how my dreams, how my situations, how my health, all those things, like ruined my purpose of life, like I can say, or dream of my life. Let's talk first about before stroke, as I have lot of things to talk about. Like I said before as well, that I have a problem of speech, problem of converting my thoughts into words and speak them out. But I have a lot of things to talk about, from my personal life to my religious, social, spiritual, especially the spiritual life, and things happen to my life spiritually, and how I managed to solve many things after stroke. Many things need to be talked about, but again, it's gonna take time. Maybe take another year or so. I have so many subjects to talk about. Then finally, we're gonna come to the Indian news, Indian society, Indian political, social, political, and religious news and stuff. That's gonna be, I think, last topic we're gonna talk about. Let me finish few things before I come to that point or that part. So today, what I'm going to talk about today is, sorry, before I say anything again, please subscribe, like, and share my this platform channel. I have made this channel just to improve my skills, my media communication skills, my journalism skills. Please subscribe, like, and share with your family and friends. Like I said, I have got a lot of things to talk about, a lot of experience in different areas of life, and come to the conclusion that I have to share my thoughts, my experience, my knowledge with the people to have happy, healthy, and large life, long life. When I say life before stroke and after stroke, so let's start from beginning, from before stroke. Every human being have one, like, have some dreams of their life, and their dream always based on their situations, based on their society and the place they born and brought up, like raised up in. Similarly, I had just one dream, and that was to help my parents, help my family, and help myself as well, to make life better life, live like with proper honor and respect. To to earn that respect, I had to study hard. Even my education, I had to study very difficult, in very difficult situations. when I say very difficult situations, you can't even imagine how hard it was for me to study. I never had any sort of time to study. I never any sort of we in a family never had any peaceful like situation. No peaceful situation, no financial financially good situation at all. But one thing I had in mind, the things I saw, things I seen in the society, like the caste I belong to, the society I belong to, the things I seen, those things always stuck in my mind that I have to do something for the society I born and brought up into. That's we call in Indian. If we could talk about that in Indian context, I born and brought up in scheduled caste society family. No doubt we were not that bad that we had to just struggle for even food and stuff. Food and those things were not a problem. The only problem I had personally was like financial situation at home and the disturbance in the family and in the house. And when I look around, look in the society, I have experienced many things from caste, religious hatred to inhuman behavior, and lot of difficult people's I've seen people lived the very difficult life, very painful and disturbed life. I have witnessed many things. I have experienced how women of my society, my culture were treated badly, how the poor people got treated badly. So all those things always stuck in my mind, and those things became the purpose of my life, became the dream of my life, that I had to, no matter what, I would have to study well. I have to study well and have to do something for the downtrodden people of India. Like I have to educate them, I have to make them aware about their rights. All those things always stuck in my mind. Even though I had very difficult situation, very difficult time, and even though I had not time at all to study, I would find some place, some time to study my subject, even from school to college and to up to university. I think university was the only time when I had some free time to study. Otherwise, up to college life, like up to first masters, it was very difficult for me to study. Like working hard all day in the fields and study in the at night time, it was very difficult. It's not only me, that people of my age and my time and from my society, even the previous generations, they had seen the hardest time than I had. So one I had one purpose, one dream in my mind always, and that dream was my personal dream. I can say personal thought, that I had to do something for the people I have born into. Any problem they have, I always try to support them, try to help them as much as I would. And though that thought, that dream, that purpose saved my life as well. And I will be talking in other some other, like what do you call it, some other program or other video, how I survived the dangerous stroke when there was no chance of survival. I survived somehow. And even after stroke, I will talk about that afterwards. Now The today's purpose of my making this program is that the life, what I understood from life, human life, I can say, what I understood that the life is a beautiful gift by Almighty. That you call it nature, you call it God, you call it Vaheguru, you call it Bhagwan, you call it Allah, whatever you call that superpower. We given this life is a beautiful opportunity. It's a very big opportunity to be on this planet, in this on this world. So I learned after stroke many things. I learned after stroke that how we should make our life more beautiful. Even though I knew before stroke as well, I was working hard towards that, but my situations, my conditions, my problems never let me succeed in that. Or there was a big problem. I can say, I can clearly say, or truly say it was my fault. There were many my faults as well. I had made many mistakes, just silly mistakes I can say, or stupid mistakes, not very big mistakes, but nonsense mistakes. Those just disturbed my whole life, disturbed my, like, stopped my working towards my dream. But let me talk about my education now. The education wasn't, I wasn't study like in very big schools or very advanced schools. I study in government primary school, then government high school. I study in government schools, went to college, and when I went to college time, I understood one thing, that I had to study no matter what. I had to study if I really wanted to achieve the goal of my life. Like I said, the life goals always is your personal treasure. The education is your personal treasure as well. Study is your personal treasure as well. And your dreams, your goals, you can't share with everybody. You can share with those your dreams and goals with some people, the people you trust and people you like, or you know they won't disturb your dreams or your purpose of life. I had just one simple purpose, simple dream, that I have to do something better, to make some sort of example for other people in education, that how in difficult situation, difficult time, how I managed to gain good education and educate them, and make them aware about the education, about the benefits of education, and how to live a better life. That was always in my mind, and that thought, that dream, that my true and honest thought saved my life as well. Many times before, it's not this time I had stroke and God saved my life. It happened many times before. I had, like, survived a death, I can say. Couple of times it happened before, many times, but this time after stroke, now try to understand what I'm saying. After stroke, when I woke up from my coma, initially I just got really stressed and really sad. But as soon as I, my mind got stable after a couple of weeks, I understood that no, 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 God saved me for a reason, and I have whatever dream I had, whatever thought I have in my mind, I need to work on that. But slowly and gradually, Now I'm talking to you. Let's talk about life after stroke. If you ask me, stroke is the worst condition, worst like health problem anyone has to deal with. It's really difficult to explain how hard it is. Myself, if you to asking about me, I had lost all my memories. Only things I remember were like my recent memories and the people I have, my family, my friends. I know all those things, but other things many things I've forgotten, like my city, my roads. First couple of months, I think 6 7 months, I wouldn't even know which road go to where. If I suppose if I had to go somewhere, I had to really rely on the navigation system. But slowly and gradually, I worked really hard on my memory, really worked hard on my brain functions, and slowly, somehow I managed to come to a point where I can say almost halfway through now, and maybe another couple of months or year, I will recover from my stroke as well. It was very painful. It was very stressful. It was very frustrating journey after stroke. Whoever is, I just want to say one thing: whoever struggling with stroke effects, remember one thing, that stroke is just a temporary. You can say what it is a temporary breakdown in life, and which can be fixed with your own efforts, own knowledge, and own willpower, and that can be done. And when I just, after solving my mind confusions, mind problems, how I solve my mind problems, I tell you. Initially, after like a year or so, after 6 months or so after my stroke, it was very hard for me to read and understand things what's written on the book, or what's written on the website I was reading, news or something like that. I was so confused I wouldn't even understand what it means, what it meant. But I carried on working hard, carried on reading books, more and more books. I think I have read maybe 50 books, different books related to my interested the subjects I have been interested in: politics, social sciences, uh, management, and some good authors, like some good people like Baba Sahib Ambedkar's thoughts, Guru Ravidas Ji's thoughts, Guru Nanak Dev Ji's thought. I had studied many thought after the stroke as well, even though I studied them before as well. But after stroke, it was compulsion for me to reactivate my mind functions, my brain functions. So I worked on that. There are many things to talk about, but like I said, it's gonna take time. It's going to take time. Many things I had to do to enhance my recovery, stroke recovery. I'm sitting here. You might think I'm sitting fine. It's all right. Everything is okay. After stroke, for almost 3 years after the stroke, my half of my side was like a banana peel, banana skin. It was like this. There was no power at all on my left side. I tried, I think, many different medications: herbal, Ayurvedic, homeopathic, many medicines I tried, but nothing worked. And ultimately, what I did, I just start work studying herbalism, ayurvedic system, Chinese medicine system, homeopathy, natural medicine, naturopathy. I studied many subjects, and I think I passed 4 or 5 different courses, had certificate on those. Natural medicines just did on that as well. Chinese medicine I did on that as well. Then I studied my management subjects because I love management subjects. I had a good experience in management before, so that was easy part for me, easy to understand because I had done many small courses before, short courses in management. So I decided to do my doctorate after stroke. The doctorate part I always had, that was always in my mind since childhood, that I have to, when I grown up, I am gonna do a doctorate to get the doctor title on my name with my name. And after stroke, even though I was working on that before stroke, but after stroke, I managed to pass my DBA, Doctorate of Business Administration, and officially I got my doctor title. That was another happiness for me, joyful moment for me. Similarly, like after stroke, first thing was I was relying on lot of like external support for 1 year. I think for 1 year I was on hoist. Hoist means they used to like lift me up. They used to like tied me with the bands, lift me up with hoist, put me on bed, put me on chair. They used to give me bed wash because I was not movable. So they used to give me bed wash. Used to, yeah, urine bottle. I used to use urine bottle on the bed. All those, I never liked those things, but I had to go through. One thing always kept in my mind, one thing always was running in my mind, that no matter what I need to get better. I will get better. No matter whatever I have to do, I would do that. But I will get better, and one day I will complete my dream. I will look after my family, look after my parents, and I will live the life the way I always wanted. And that thought, like I said, that thought saved me. That thought like keep pushing me as well to do more and more, to do more and more. Every day, you may not believe this, every day I think I do 3 hour exercise. 1 hour in the morning when I wake up, 1 hour in the afternoon when I have my lunch, before my lunch, and 1 hour before I have my dinner. And I set all my timing, when I eat my food, how much I food I eat, what food I eat, what things I do. It's very hard and very painful situation after stroke, but my education, my communication with God, my faith in God, it all helped me to stay positive, me to stay focused. I'm keep working hard on that. So please, last thing I like to say, that this is just a small video today. Again, I like to clarify once again that today's program was my purpose of life, my dream, and the future things I want to do. The future, I want to work on my media studies, my journalism side, Indian news, and the other things. If I wanted to, have media journalism study, if I wanted to, I could have easily make different kind of programs, entertaining programs or something like that, using AI tools or anything. But I chose not to. I chose to do the things I always wanted to do, the things I wanted to do for the people, for humanity, for peace, for prosperity of the people. Just waiting to get little better. I can. help people to have healthy, peaceful and happy life. I will be educating and motivating people on that. Next week, let me try to talk about how I survived that deadly stroke, because it's very hard for me to do monologue at the moment. So I asked one of my known people, one of my friend, like little younger brother Varun, and little sister Aruvi. She's like little sister. They both helping me to edit and do all the edit of these videos and stuff. They helping me on that. And what I want to say is, just stay in touch, stay tuned. Next week I will talk about how I survived the deadly stroke, and a week after or next week I will be talking about why I am so worried about India and Indian people, Indian society, Indian news, Indian politics, stuff like that. Why I am worried about Indian democracy and constitution. I will be talking about that as well. So stay tuned. Again, I just one request: please like, share, and subscribe my this platform. Share with your family and friends, your known people. I'm gonna talk about a lot of different issues. Many issues. I had very good experience in spirituality. I had I had seen many things. What is heaven? What spirits are? What is God? Where is God? How we can communicate with God? Lot of subjects there are there to talk about. But like I said, I will be talking about those things slowly and gradually. It will help me to improve my voice, help help to improve my thought processing, will help me in my memory improvement as well. And same time that it will make me happy, make me it will motivate me to do more. So please, a humble request, share this with your family, friends, like and share. And if you have any sort of thoughts, any sort of views, please comment as well. I will try to reply you. I will try to talk about those, the things you just requested or you want me to talk about. So I think it's enough for today. Thank you very much for being with me, and I really apologize if I'm like if I haven't done if I done something wrong. I think that's enough for today. This is the problem. The words and thoughts, it's very hard for me to process them into words. I just forget things, forget words. Trust me, some time to remember one word, it take me days. Keep thinking about that word. What is that word? What's that word? So after a couple of days, I just realize, oh, this was that. So this is very normal after stroke. People who are suffered with stroke, and those who are sporting the stroke people, they know, the families know how hard it is to support the stroke survivor, and stroke survivor have how difficult is it for a stroke survivor to just focus on their life, focus on their daily routine and stuff like that. So please like, subscribe and share this channel. Let me complete few things before I will talk about Indian news or other things, my thoughts. I'm just waiting for one my next book. My next book is called My Communication with God and My Thoughts. And that book is about to launch soon. And whenever it's ready, I will share my launch date and time with you. Stay in touch. Again, please, it's a humble request, like, subscribe and share the channel. I have a lot of things to talk about, and every week we will be talking about things. Friday I'm gonna talk in Punjabi. Monday it will be always will be in English, and I have, because it's hard for me to monologue at the moment. I asked my little brother Varun to help me. He is supporting me in that as well. So we will be talking on many issues: news, social issues, Indian society issues, and Indian people issues, like the issues we have face in life. So please, again, a humble request: subscribe, like, and share. I can see people watch the video. Maybe they don't like the way I talk and stuff. But trust me, give me some time. That's why I'm working hard on it. Give me some time. I will carry on making these small programs. It helped me to regain my abilities. It helping me to regain my media journalism media journalism abilities. And please, if you have any sort of question or any advice, please share your comment, share your views, and to share this channel with your family, friends, and known people. That's a humble request that will really motivate me to do more and more, to talk more and more. Like I said, I have got a lot of things to talk about. I had a lot of experience after stroke, before stroke, and those things only I can talk. Why I say this again and again, that whatever I thought I have, only I can talk about those, because they happened with me, they happened in my life, and I the one who lived with them. So please like, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. And next week or Friday we'll talk on some different thing. Friday maybe we talk about India or something like that. So thank you very much. Stay in touch, stay tuned. Again, like, subscribe, and share, and leave your feedback as well. Please write your comment, if it's negative, positive. If you agree with me, if you have any concern with me, any problem with me, write it down. I will share. I will, I will answer to all of your comments. I will try to answer them. Thank you very much.